Welcome to the Englishman RV YouTube channel. I created this channel to try and provide some guidance to new and not so new RVers on upgrades and other experiences I have had with our RV and my thoughts about them, good or bad. Full disclosure, I am not sponsored in any way by the manufacturers or products I cover. When we first started using our current RV, one of the fitted options I found to be a little frustrating was the door grab handle, or the rail that was installed by the manufacturer. This standard rail is basically just a grab handle. It's very small, and often when camping the first step was higher and you could not reach the handle from the bottom of the steps, meaning you had to step up before having a handhold. As you can see here, the original handle is still installed behind the new rail. I left this on so that I did not have to deal with holes in the side of the camper that would need to be repaired. After researching several different products and various styles of rail, I finally settled on the Stromberg Carlson lender hand extended assist rail and purchased the item from Amazon for around $50. My reasons for choosing this item are: first thing, I was very comfortable with the Stromberg product line. I've used several of their items over the years and have never had any issues with them. I do like the shape of this rail. The rail extends quite far from the camper when folded out, giving a total distance of 25.5 inches from the camper. Typically other rails are about 15 inches. Also, having the additional drop feature makes the rail easy to hold onto when stepping onto the first step, even on the most uneven ground. This additional drop makes the rail an additional 13.5 inches lower than a standard rail. Coupled with the extra 10 inches or so extension, makes for a very comfortable ascending or descending of the steps, even for someone who has difficulty using steps. Initially, strength was not a concern as the rail is mainly used to stabilize when traversing the steps. However, on one camping trip I slipped on the first step and the handle saved me from what would have been a bad fall, and it held my weight without any issues. Whether this is better than other rails I cannot say, but I was very happy it held. Installation was relatively simple. The hardest part was locating the door stud to screw into, but by using the existing anchor points and a small guide drill, the stud was found relatively easily. The item does not include screws, so you will need to get 6 number 14 by 2 inch screws. I started by mounting the top bracket with a single screw. I then marked the bottom and top bracket holes. I made sure that the rail extended and closed correctly and it would lock into place. Once I had the bracket holes marked, I removed the assembly and pallet drilled all the screw hole locations. Before attaching the rail, I loaded the brackets and the screw holes with silicone. Given that our camper has aluminum sides, I needed to ensure that the water would not get in behind the brackets. Once attached, I verified everything worked correctly and the rail would lock in place when extended and folded. Last part was to apply more silicone around the bracket and using a paper towel and rubbing alcohol, remove the excess silicone. Here are my pros and cons for this Stromberg Carlson lender hand extended assist rail. The shape design, having the additional drop and large reach, makes ascending and descending the steps very stable. The rail is surprisingly strong and sports a lot of weight when needed if falling or needing an extra lift to ascend the steps. Installation was very straightforward and I had no issues. Just check when installing that the rail can lock in all positions. Another pro is the price. For around $50 at Amazon, this is a very affordable product and is well made. As far as cons are concerned, at this time we have been using the rail for about 12 months and I have not yet found anything I do not like about it. If I had to pick one thing, I would say the fact that the manufacturer does not include any screws, but this is a minor complaint. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. To get notified of updates and changes to content, please click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and have a great day.